Hey Pokè Peeps, we're back today with another Cradily video, so let's see how we go. Now we're definitely getting up into it. Every Pokemon on that team I've seen in at least one competitive VGC team, so I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident. I think this was like 15, 20 or something like that, where we were ranked. So yeah, it's definitely interesting to see some proper Pokemon here. I'm going to be leading with my Gastrodon and Cradily. Let's see how he plays this. Okay, so he goes with his Galarian, Moltres, and Incineroar, which is fine by me. I'm not too stressed about anything on his team there. I'm going to be going with the Dynamax for the Cradily as he fakes out our Gastrodon and goes for an Air Slash into our Cradily. We go for a Max Rockfall and take out that Moltres there, so we're off to a really good start. He then switches into his Urshifu, which is a little bit terrifying, goes for a close combat, doesn't quite take us out. He goes for a Parting Shot, switching into his Rillaboom as we go for a Surf, getting the Storm Drain boost, and then taking out that Urshifu with a Max Overgrow, which was huge. Now he's going to switch back into his Incineroar here, and I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble because right now he can take out both of my Pokemon pretty confidently. He does just fake out the Gastrodon and go for a Glassy Glide into the Cradily, which was the smartest move he could have made there. I go into my Colossal here and I go for a Protect, knowing that he thinks that's the biggest threat here, so he goes for a Grassy Glide and a Parting Shot into that slot. I go for a Earth Power with my Gastrodon, and unfortunately he does have the Citrus Berry, which procs him back up after the Sandstorm damage. Now I switch into my Weavile here because I think it's the least useful Pokemon I have. He then goes for the same combination of moves with the Grassy Glide and the Parting Shot, which is fine. I then switch into my Colossal while going for a Surf, and yeah, don't do any damage with the Surf, but I do proc my Weakness Policy and my Steam Engine, so I'm in a really good position here. He does take out my Weavile with a Flare Blitz and knock off the Gastrodon in the back. I then go into my Gastrodon here, go for a Flamethrower onto the Rillaboom and don't take it out, confusingly enough. He then starts to double up on me with some moves. I go for an Earth Power with my Gastrodon, taking out the Incineroar, putting us in a final victory moment there. Now this was one of those games where I feel like he slept on the Gastrodon. The Gastrodon was actually doing the bulk of the damage throughout this game. Other Pokemon were sort of more threatening, but the Gastrodon's the one which was just chipping away. So the Gastrodon killed that Incineroar in the end. It did a ton of damage to the Urshifu. It was always there. So I definitely, if I was him, would have been a little bit more focused down. If he had just gone for a Grassy Glide into the Gastrodon at the start, it would have gone down and I wouldn't have been able to pull off this victory because I would have had no switch initiative, and yeah, it would have just failed miserably. But I'm pretty happy with how that played out, and I think I played it pretty well. Alrighty guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you did enjoy today's video, check out some of my others. I'm sure you'll like them just as much. Anyways, bye!